I did the same thing earlier where I said tight stop loss and it took me out. I should have had a better stop loss placement. Like, I placed my stop loss right here at this wick when there's liquidity in this area, and then price came down, took me out, gave me liquidity, and then went back and then shot back up to my designated area. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's June 14th, 2026, and welcome back to another backtesting session. It's your boy NQPran, and we're about to go ahead and have an amazing session real quick. I'm going to be testing out my strategy, supply and demand, and also, just getting a better and closer look in the markets. It is Sunday right now, so it's a beautiful time to just, chill and backtest and, just have a great day. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we are on the MNQ futures right now. So let's go ahead and do this, y'all. So what I'm about to do is I'm gonna
zoom out like this, like I always do, and we're gonna go to the hourly chart. Yeah, I'm gonna take out these kill zones real quick, boom. So let's go to an area that we haven't yet tested March. We did April last video. Let's keep going back. Let's go to January. Let's go to the beginning of the year. Let's go to the beginning of the year, January 1st.
And keep in mind, like, we all have different ways that we trade, right? Some people might trade breakout, some people might trade liquidity grabs, some people might trade supply and demand, support resistance. So trade the way that you want to trade. I'm strictly only making these videos for my own documentation, so I can look back and be like, hey, this is how I improved, this is how I did not improve, and this is what I can do better. So this is mainly and strictly for documentation. However, if you guys trade similar to how I trade, and if you find some flaws in my trading, I always accept constructive criticism. So go ahead and comment that down, and I might just look at it and be like, oh, okay, now I know what I can do to, be better and things like that. I'm always looking to improve. It's all about improvements. It's all about growth in life. So let's do this. Let's go to replay mode. Where we at right now? January 1st at 1800. Let's go to January 2nd. Let's go to 8 o'clock. I'm saying close to New York session open. So what we're looking at here on the hourly. Okay, so on the hourly, what we got going on. And yes, I'm going to talk through what's going on in my head so I can, like I said, watch back these videos and see what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, etc. So what we have accumulation over here, and then breakout to the downside, push back up into the supply zone here, dropped, and now we have a trend, like a break of structure happening right here. So when I see this break of structure happening, I know that the market is, changing directions, right? So now we know, like on the hourly, we are looking for bulls right now because it looks like the market is going up because of this break of structure. And what do we have here? We also have this area right here that price has not came back and tapped yet, and we also have a gap right here. So a demand zone with a gap is a good sign. That's what I look for. Okay, so this is what I'm strictly looking for, right? I'm looking for supply and demand, and in these zones I'm looking for a gap that has not been filled yet. So there needs to be a demand with a gap, and the price needs to come down to that demand zone, fill that gap, wick it, and then my entry is going to be on the break of that next candle, right? Break of that previous candle that wicked the demand or the supply zone. That's what I'm looking for. So my plan today for this backtesting session is to stick with my trading plan, stick with my risk management, and pretend like I'm in an actual trade. I understand that psychology might be different, but I'm gonna try my best to simulate what it's gonna be like in the real life market. So yeah, let's do this. So let's go to the 5 minute real quick, take a closer look on the 5 minutes. So if we zoom out, yeah, so you can see right here, there's that 5 minute demand right here, and it does have a gap right here. So if price comes down and taps into that area, I'm going to be looking for buys. So New York session has not started yet, so let's just keep on playing this. Let's see what we got going on. So okay, price is shooting down, boom, it's coming down. All right, I'm guessing that's New York session. Yep, 9:30. All right, so just like this, guys, so you can see like price came in and tapped my demand zone that has a gap, and it shot up, right? So my entry is ultimately going to be on the break of this candle right here. However, my stop loss is, I'm not going to put my stop loss all the way down here. That's just too much of a risk. My stop loss, I would go to the 1 minute chart and then get a closer, look. My stop loss can be like right here at this candle. At this wick right here for a 1 to 2 risk to reward with I might take partials at a 1 to 1. So let's go back to the 5 minute. Let's see if it breaks above that wick. If it does, I would be getting in as per my strategy, and boom, look at that. I would have got in right there on the break of that candle. So this is what I mean. Like, this is just the way that I trade. Trading, you can't really predict, you know what I'm saying? You just got to stick with your strategy and stick with your risk management and just play that shit out, you know what I'm saying? So my stop loss would have been right there because we did go to the 1 minute, and my TP would have been right over there for a 1 to 2 risk to reward. And if we did play it out, we already know what's going to happen. Prices came in and took me out. And let's see what the next candle is. At that point, y'all, I would have been, that's like, I'm done for the day right there. You know what I'm saying? But if more opportunities presents itself, I will be looking for entries, but let's keep on going. Let's keep on going and see what happens. Price is coming back down, okay. Shot up. Oh yeah, there is liquidity in this area, so price did shoot up to grab that liquidity. It did create that high right here. Let me mark that area. Now let me go and see where the low is at. Okay, so the low is right here, because what the market does is going to be targeting highs and targeting lows, right? So there's that low right there that I have marked out. And looks like there's a hell of volume, a lot of volume, bearish volume that's coming in from that area. So let's keep on watching it, see if there's some type of, okay, it looks like it's coming down to take out that low. Is it going to take it out though? Okay, so nice little pullback. Nice little pullback happening. Okay, came in on this area. It hasn't filled that gap here, right here. It has not filled that gap area. Let's see if it taps into that area. Okay, nice rejection. So at this point, y'all, we know that price is coming down to take out this low. We have a nice pullback. So this candle kind of, gave me a sign that, hey, market's going to continue going down. So let me go ahead and place my sells right here. Stop loss is going to be above this wick, and my TP is going to be targeting this low right here. And my risk, I'm not going to do 5 contracts. I'm going to do like 2 contracts on this one. So let me go ahead and press sell. Stop loss right there. TP right there. So let's go ahead and play it out. Let's see what happens. Okay, nice. It hasn't fully taken. Okay, and boom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful entry. See, this is what we got to do. So this setup right here was not a supply or a demand setup. This was more of like a continuation, because we knew that the price was coming down to take out that low, and we knew that there was a nice little pullback that happened right there. And then after I saw it like not going up anymore, like I saw the price going down, I was like, shit, it might just continue going down. So I did take that risk, and it played out. So that was ultimately good. Let's take a look over here. So we're up $884. My goal is going to be 3,000, because on a standard 50K profit firm account for futures, your profit target is going to be $3,000. So let's go ahead and try and make that real quick for this backtesting session. So let's keep it going. What time is it now? It's 10:55. Market did open up like this. Let me go ahead and delete that. So we know that the low over here has been taken out, right? Yep, the low has been taken out, and we have another low right here. So let me go ahead and mark that low. Boom, and let me delete this one. However, the high over here has not been taken out, so it looks like market is going up to take out this high right over here. So let's go ahead and go to the hourly real quick, see how the hourly is looking. So on the hourly chart, yeah, looks like price is going up to take out this high right here. Ultimately looks bullish. Let me take this kill zone off. So yeah, looks like price is ultimately going up to take out this high right here. So that's what we're going to be looking for. Let's go back to the 5 minute. We don't really have any demand zones or anything. There was one right here, and we could have entered right here, but I did not have it marked, and that was my mistake. But we could have marked that area, and when price came down and tapped this area and wicked, we would have got in on that break right there for a nice little trade, but we did miss out on that. It is what it is. Let's just keep it going. Let's keep it pushing. We might be in for a continuation trade. If it breaks above that candle, yeah, this would have been a nice little continuation trade to take out that high, because look at that, higher high, lower low, and then now higher high. If it breaks above that, I might be getting it. This is not enough action, you know what I'm saying? Not enough action. Okay, nice little pullback. Let's see if price comes back down to that demand zone. If it does, we are going to be looking pretty good here. Okay, price is slowly making his way down. Check this out. We also have support in this area right here. We go ahead and draw this support line out right here. This area of support. Looks like it's holding pretty strong too. Yeah, I'm gonna get in longs right here. Well, I would have got in right here on this break. Oh shit, wrong button. I'm gonna get in longs right over here. Stop loss is going to be right there under that support, targeting at 1 to 2, because it looks like it's not breaking that. It's not breaking that. It's not breaking that support. So let's go ahead and buy with one contract, because my stop loss is pretty big. Stop loss, $67. TP 170. I mean, I'll buy one more contract, low key. Yeah, I'm good with that risk right there. Risking 135 to make 359. That's not terrible. So let's just see how it plays out. I mean, we're looking for bulls. And then where's the high? Okay, the high is all the way up there, so we would be targeting that high, but ultimately we're targeting our 1 to 2 extra reward. And looks like this was ultimately a good trade. I would have taken partials right there. See if it, and boom, beautiful. Nice little trade. This was a good trade, because this was more of a support and resistance trade. Because I know yesterday when I was back testing, not yesterday, but the day before that, you know, I was back testing, and that this is why I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? We're just getting better and better and better every single day, and that's what we're here for, man. So yeah, oh shit, it is what it is. Let's keep it going. So we have, how many trades have we won so far? We've won 1, 2, 3, 3 trades back to back for 1 to 2 risk to reward. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. We're going into London session right now. I don't really trade London session, but let's see what's going on. Price dropped back, it tapped into this demand zone right here. That demand zone that I was talking to you guys about, it tapped into it. So some of y'all could have got in on that trade, you know, and rode the wave up. It's about to be 9:30. Yep, 9:25, 9:30. That's that 9:30 candle that just opened up. Took out liquidity. Oh no, has it? Well, not really a liquidity grab. There's not too much liquidity sitting up there, but you can consider that a liquidity grab. But if it breaks under this candle right here, we could get in, but it's too early. I mean, New York session just started, so it's gonna be a little, you know, all over the place. Like look at all that volatility. Yep, looks like it's going up to take out that high. We don't have a solid entry though. Okay, nice low pullback. Nice low pullback. Yeah, I'm gonna get in longs right here. I'm gonna have my risk is gonna be, I'm gonna have a really tight stop loss here, but targeting these highs up here, ultimately targeting these highs. Stop loss is going to be real tight. It's go ahead and buy right here. Stop loss is gonna be like right here. TP, targeting that high. Let's see. Let's let it play out. Yep, took me out. But if I had moved my stop loss, see, I had the right idea, right? But I should have placed my stop loss like under this wick right here. Should have placed my stop loss under that wick, and if I did that, it would have been a winning trade. So ultimately, I had the right idea, just the wrong placement for my stop loss. So next time, what I'm going to do is if I'm in an area like this and I'm getting in, targeting the high, instead of saying, hey, I'm scared to lose money, I'm gonna let me make my stop loss tight. Instead of saying that, I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna do regular risk, but moving my stop loss to an optimal location is what's gonna, hit my target, because that's what it did. It did hit my target. But yeah, let's keep it pushing. Let's see what happens next. It did take out that high. Where's the low at? It hasn't taken out this low yet, so market just goes up and down, guys. It's taking out highs and taking out lows. So let's keep it moving. Let's see what the next high is gonna be. Okay, we don't really trade that time, so let me just mark out the supply zone right here. Mark this supply zone out, and also let me mark this new high out right here. That's the high, and we can delete this one because the market came in and took it out already. So it's not 9:30 yet. Okay, looks like market is pushing down. It's about to be 9:30. What time is it now? 8:50. 9:25 and 9:30 is that candle right here. So boom. All right, nice little push up. Let's see if it takes out that high. Looks like it's going to. Yep, just took it out. And whoa, a lot of liquidity right there. Okay. Accumulation, work out to the upside. Okay, see, I'm not trading in this area. These are dangerous areas to be in, but we do have a support right here. Okay, I would have got in buys. Yeah, I would have got in buys right there. And why I would have got in buys right here, let me go back and show you. So oh shit. So this area, this supply that I had right here, I mean, it didn't respect it, but what happened was it did create a support, right? It created a support zone. So seeing price fail to break under that just shows me that the bulls has control right now. So because of that, I would have got in on that break right here. I would have got in on that break right there, and my stop loss would have been under that support zone, under the support zone right here, and I would have rode that trade out. But at the same time, like in real life markets, I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I'm seeing this price action happening, I'm gonna be like, should I even want to get in? Because it's not clean like over here. You know what I'm saying? It's not clean like over here. Like this over here is more like it's hella action and hella wicks and shit. So in real life conditions, I would have like stayed out of it, or even better, I would have like waited, for a pullback or something like this, like a pullback right here. If I see it continuing going up, if I see it continuing to go up, I'll get in buys because we are looking bullish. So like something like this, I would have got in longs. Right here. Stop loss under that demand zone. Now my target 1 to 2. I am asking for a lot right now, and it's 13:30. So my risk is gonna be, you know, I'm not gonna go crazy with this trade. My risk is going to be small. So I'm kind of asking for a lot right now. Yeah, so I should have never even got in this trade. I would not have even been trading at this time. So I don't know what I was doing right there. Maybe okay, I know what happened. So in my head, it's FOMO, right? So I missed out on this trade, and now I'm thinking like, hey, maybe there's another opportunity here, you know, for the continuation to the upside. I mean, we are on an uptrend, so this pullback, and I got in, but at the same time, I was saying already like, hey, it's 13:30. I mean, I'm not really trading in that time, but I should have never got in this trade. But because of FOMO, psychology, trading is 90% psychology. I was like, I got in anyways, and the result was losing trade. But yeah, let's keep it pushing. So price came back down to the support zone that we had marked out, tested it again. You know what I'm saying? Looks like it's not breaking that support zone. It's holding pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That support zone is holding. It's holding. Let's see if it breaks it. Yep, there you go. Just broke that support. But it came right back up, and now we have volume, and it's about to be kill zone time. Yeah, let me get in longs right here. I would have got in. I'm gonna get in on the break of that candle right here. My stop loss is going to be right under there for a 1 to 2. So if it breaks above this candle, I mean if it breaks above this wick right here, I would get in. Let's see if it breaks it. It hasn't broken it yet. Okay, so boom, it did break it. So I would have got in maybe 2 contracts on this. TP right there. So because it's holding, you know what I'm saying? Oh, now it's consolidation. Yep, consolidation. So I shouldn't have got in. But you know, at the same time, I'm not gonna be upset about this trade because it was out of support zone and it was just a losing trade. I mean, you can't win every single time. But what I should have done was I should have checked the hourly. I should have checked the hourly chart, because if I checked the hourly and I saw like hella momentum here to the downside, I mean, even on the hourly, bro, like this area was holding for 1, 2, 3, 4. It was holding for 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? It was holding. But I should have got it on the break of that candle. That would have been a better trade. Yeah, that would have been a better trade. But yeah, I'm not going to do that no more. So this is why we backtest. So we know what not to do. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone wants to do shit. Like, everyone wants to do it. Everyone wants to be successful at trading and everything. But they don't want to put in the work, like backtest and doing this shit and analyzing and journaling. Because this is technically journaling. This is like video journal. This is video documentation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all psychology, bro. Trading is all psychology. So yeah, I shouldn't have gotten in. I mean, what time is it? It's 2000. So I mean, it is Asian session. You know what I'm saying? There is volume. There was volume here. It was just the wrong move. I mean, I can't control the markets. All I can control is my risk. That's all I can control is my risk. So yeah, I did do good risk. I mean, if you guys think about it, like, yes, I lost 2 times in a row. You know what I'm saying? But these winning trades here is making up for those losses. So yeah, let's keep it going. How long have I been recording for? 25 minutes. Yeah, like 30-minute session, like 30-minute backtest session a day. That's all you really need. You don't need, you know what I'm saying? So let's keep it going. What time? Oh, action. We got some action going on here. See what's going on. It's almost 9:30. Alright, let me remove this. Let's look for the highs and the lows. We haven't marked those out, so got the high here. We got the low here. We're kind of in the middle right now, but let's see what direction it wants to go. What time is it? At 9. It's almost 9. Let's go to the hourly chart. So in the hourly chart, I mean, it looks choppy, you know what I'm saying? January, choppy month, I guess. I mean, we don't really have a direction right now, but let's go back and see what's going on. I don't really see any setup or nothing right now. Oh my gosh. Whoa, what the fuck happened here? Oh, yo, that move, bro. Just straight flop. Took out that low. What's the other low? Let's go and mark that. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, this area, bro, this was a good fucking demand area, bro. This is a good area. So price might come back down. Plus there's a low right there, so might come down to test that area once more. Yeah, it's just dancing around. Yeah, bro. This might have been a no trade day for me. What the fuck is this, bro?
I don't know accumulation. That's it, play out. I don't move that area. Like that. Alright.
5, 9. Yep, took out that high. Now drop. Got this demand zone right over here. Go ahead and mark that out. See if price comes down to it. Okay, tapped it. No wick though. No wick though. Okay. Oh, supply. This might be a better supply trade than a demand trade because this demand out of there. Next little tap to the supply. If price breaks under this, that's gonna be my entry. Let's see if it breaks. Oh yeah, it did break. It did break. So my entry would have been right here on this break for a 1 to 2 RR. Not 6, 5. R 1 to 2 RR. Stop loss. Like right there. TP. Right there. I mean, bro, I would have got it. Like my entry would have been up here, not down here. You know what I'm saying? But can't really do too much about that. Oh. I would have taken partial. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I'm in 5 contracts, bro, if the price came down here, I would have taken partials and moved my stop loss to break even. That's just what I would have done. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Hold on. I would have done that. And let me get a better entry. Like, let me get a better, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is more, yeah, this is more like it. Like, risking 500 bucks. Yeah, that's more like it, bro. If that shit drop, okay, boom. And I would have taken like, would have taken 3, would have taken that profit, and then I would have moved my stop loss to break even, and then I would have let that shit ride out. You know what I'm saying? Boom, took me out. That's cool. All right. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Going up to take out that high that we had marked out earlier. Take it out. It hasn't taken it out. I'm not trading that time, so let's go to New York session, see what it got for us. 30, stop the timer. Okay, 840. Let me go to the hourly. See what we're looking like. It's looking like over here on the hourly. So price has not taken out that high, and it has not taken out these lows over here too. I marked this low out because it was inside of this this demand zone on the 5-minute. So we got that marked. This is the ultimate low right here that hasn't been taken out either. So what else let me say? Yeah, this looks choppy, bro. I mean, You know what I'm saying? It just looks choppy. So let's go to the 5-minute. It's about to be 9:30. 9:25. 9:30. Whoa, we got a huge push up to the upside. Nice pullback. Yeah, I would have got in buys right there. Stop loss tight stop loss. I'm going for a continuation trade, and I'll get in like 6 contracts to target these highs up here. Oh, see my stop loss play. See, this is I should have. I did the same thing earlier. You know what I'm saying? I did the same thing earlier where I said tight stop loss, and it took me out, and it continued going up. So I should have had a better stop loss placement. Like, I placed my stop loss right here at this wick when there's liquidity in this area, and then price came down, took me out, made me liquidity, and then went back and then shot back up to my designated area. So if I had moved my stop loss a little bit lower, then it would have played out. Now look, it's gonna take out the low. I mean, it's gonna take out that high. Boom, it took out my high. So yeah, lesson learned. But hey, that's gonna be all for today's backtesting session. If you guys made it this far, subscribe, comment, and leave a like on this video. And it's your boy NQPran, and I'm out. Peace.